Welcome to the Why Coaching Works podcast monthly bonus. My name is Monty Wyatt, and I'm here to take you on a journey into the world of coaching, executive leadership development, and business growth. Part of coaching is educational, where you learn and implement proven techniques and tips. As a bonus, each month, an episode is focused on helping you grow your skills to be a better leader and a better manager. So if you're ready to begin, get your pen ready and let's get started. Before we start today's episode, here's a short message from Adding Zero's Executive Development. As CEO, you demand performance and results from your team. If you're committed to developing a cohesive, driven organization that achieves successful outcomes every single month, we need to talk. It's time to see how organizational and executive development from Adding Zeros can help. We focus on strategic planning, executive coaching, team alignment and engagement, organizational culture, and clarity of implementation. Contact me, Monty Wyatt, by booking an appointment at AddZerosNow.com. That's AddZerosNow, AddZerosNow.com. If you're ready, now is the time. I have 2 coaching spots available for 2024. Lock in your team today. Now let's begin today's episode. Welcome to the Why Coaching Works podcast monthly educational bonus. Thank you for joining me. I'm your host, Monty Wyatt. If you are a CEO, executive, or business owner, then this is the show for you. We call our audience the achiever because you're always striving for the next level. In today's episode, we're going to talk about creating and driving organizational culture. When I think of culture, it's created by 2 things: core values and our behavior. Core values plus behavior equals our culture. I'm going to focus on core values here today. When I think of core values, they are the handful of rules that should remain constant. They don't change over time. They are the rules that we're living by. Now, I have 3 tests that core values should pass in an organization to make sure that they are great core values and we're committed to those core values. The first core value test is we must be willing to fire offenders. Now, that doesn't mean we're going to fire them today. We got to train them. We've got to give them feedback. But we should be willing to fire offenders if they're not willing to live and grow into our core values. The second core value test is we must be willing to take a financial hit, meaning that we will fire a vendor or fire a client if we're not being treated well enough and treated the way our core values spell out. The last core value test is probably the most important. They must be alive among the team today. They're not aspirational. They're already alive. We've already got examples of people living them. Core values must be behavioral so people know how to act and know what's expected of them. They must also be unique to us. They should not be generic words or phrases. They should be unique to us. I like to write them in 1 to 3 words and then having a definition of them. I want to share a couple examples of core values that my clients have created. The first core value that I want to share is consistent expectations. We go above and beyond in our relationships, our processes, and our communication. 2-word core value, consistent expectations, and their definition is we go above and beyond in our relationships, our processes, and our communication. It is very clear on what behaviors we want to live by. The next one I want to share is called velocity, just 1 word, and its definition is we behave with a sense of urgency in the relentless pursuit to improve all facets of our business. The behavior is sense of urgency, relentless pursuit, and improving our business. So velocity. So I want to challenge you, if your core values are not able to be remembered, they are too long, they need to be remembered so people know how to act, know how to live them out. Now, once you've created your core values or you have your core values, we have to live them every single day. We have to put them into our processes, our activities. So how should we use our core values? Number 1, they should be used in our hiring and our firing. We should be recruiting based on people living already our core values. So recruit people that have the behaviors that we desire. The second way we can use our core values is in personal development and training. We should also give reviews with components of our core values for evaluation and give constant feedback in our core values. To build a great culture, it's your core values plus behavior. Core values plus behavior equals culture. Now, I've shared with you just a brief information on core values. If you'd like help creating or evaluating your core values, email me at monty@montywyatt.com. That's MONTE@MONTEWYATT.com, monty@montywyatt.com, or direct message me, and I will find a time to help you evaluate or create your core values. Remember to like this episode and subscribe to our podcast. Keep building your culture, keep growing your culture, and thanks for joining me. Thank you for listening to the Why Coaching Works podcast. I hope this episode has helped you see the individual, business, and executive impact, growth, and development that coaching provides. Please take a second to give us a thumbs up and subscribe. Each review helps me impact more people just like you and make a difference in this world. See you on the next episode of Why Coaching Works.